Good afternoon, Professor. This is my presentation about ABC Inc. and blockchain technology. I would like to start presenting the content. Well, first of all, we have the market research, then the segmentation strategy. We continue with the positioning strategy, the marketing plan, the marketing channels, the ABC Inc. opportunities, and finally, the conclusions. For the marketing research of the city of Detroit, I made three different segmentations. With this first, the amount of Detroit city population, which is 6,032. And we can see that in Detroit, we have different ethnic groups. First of all, African American with the 77.5%, white non-Hispanic with the 10%, Hispanics with the 6%, and other ethnicities with the 2.2%. Also, we can see here that from all the population in Detroit, the 96.5% are US citizens. Talking about the economy, we can see that the median household income of the city of Detroit is 34,762, and that the largest industries in the city are social assistance, manufacturing, and retail trade. Something really important to talk about right now is the technology, because this pilot project is going to use a lot of technology to become successful. So first of all, we can say that the households with computer in the city of Detroit corresponds to the 87%, and the 76% of households in Detroit has internet access. Continuing with the segmentation strategy, we have three different niche to look forward, but these three different categories have to have three different characteristics. So first of all, we are looking forward innovators, which are these segmentation of the population that they always want to innovate, to be part of new stuff, new projects, new technology, and they are really into the new things that people have to offer in when they are talking about technology. So these are a really important segmentation. Continuing, we have the early adopters, which is the part of the society, which they always want to be the first ones to have a product, the first one to taste services, and also to give an opinion about this product or services. These are really, really, really important people in the community, because using them, using their opinions, using their tasting, we are gonna have like more amount of people coming to be part of the project. Finally, we have the early majority, which are the rest of the population, to say it in one way. But the early majority are going to be really focused about what the early adopters has to say about the project. So I think that most of the focusing that we have to have is in early adopters. But these three segmentations have to have these other three characteristics, which is we need investors that care about society. They are really they're technology enthusiasts, and also community responsible citizens. For the positioning strategy, we are gonna generate a tangible impact on the city infrastructure through projects that, in addition to contributing to development, we will promote the well-being of the society. Also directly involve the community in investment projects, and thus encourage the citizen participation. This will foster a good relationship of trust between the city inhabitants and their authorities. Next of this, we want to involve society in community development projects, and finally to promote inclusive development. This is going to be our strategy to earn the biggest amount of investors. For the marketing plan, first of all, we have to ensure that the marketing plan that we are about to give it is aligned with the company business plan, the mission, their vision, and all the objectives and strategies of the enterprise, as well as developing a good SWOT and pastel analysis. After this, we will do an analysis of the external and the internal competitive environment, and as well establishing objectives and goals. Continuing with this, we will develop a market segmentation, the target market, and the positioning of the project. Then we will develop the service, the pricing, and the promotion strategies. And finally, develop an implementation plan, including the timeline, the assignment of the responsibilities, the resources, and the budgets that we will have for this pilot. And of course, in case of anything, to provide a contingency plan. For the marketing channels, it's important to say that first of all, we want the society to know that we really care about them and their necessities. So I think that is one of the biggest channels that we're going to use is community events. So in these events, people can get close and they can talk each other to exchange ideas about how important our community projects, and to see this pilot as the beginning of something incredible new, and that is going to solve a lot of necessities of the community. Continuing, of course, with social media, first of all, we know that nowadays most of the population, they use social media as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and going through these kind of channels are going to permit the pilot project to get into more people and to explain how important the participation of this is, as well as the email promotion, to use different strategies through this email promotion to be quick and to be give the community good information about the project that they can easily understand and they can easily get to through an email. What do we want to express through these messages? First of all, we want to transmit empathetic messages to the citizens to generate a relationship of closeness and trust. They have to understand that we care about them and that we're making a project that really gonna solve and that is gonna benefit the whole community, as well as messages that inspires the citizen participation, taking into account the values and aspirations of the whole community. This is a really inclusive project, so that is what we want to transmit through our messages. After the success of the whole plan, ABC opportunities are going to be huge. To mention three, well, first of all, we know that with the success of the pilot plan, the creation of new projects is going to be possible, and we can be encouraged to meet more population needs and thus to generate more profits. Continuing with this, we can generate positive impacts to increase the credibility and the acceptance of the new projects. And finally, to continue to develop community projects that continue to allow the active participation of the citizen, thus to increase the chain of investments. What are going to be our strategies for expanding? First of all, we want to establish a strategic relationship with different organizations and individuals that have high power and influence in the community. As well, we want to organize huge events to open the public to generate an environment of inclusion and education about investment and all the benefits that investments have. Finally, we want to collaborate with local governments as well to impact the citizens that the credibility of the projects. Well, after all the presentation, what we can really conclude is that the target market was pretty good identified through the knowledge of the population, the economy, and the access of technology that they have in the city of Detroit. Also, we were able to identify the right way to promote the pilot breath in addition to establish the means of communication, digital and physical, both of them. Finally, we could establish the possible opportunities that the company will have with the success of the whole pilot plan. Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to me to can present this all information to you, and I will more than open to any questions or any feedbacks that you can give me. Thank you very much.